Good afternoon, traders. Vindy here with FuturestraderElite. Hope all is well. Hope everyone has traded safe up to this point today. Hopefully everybody's green or was able to get some nice trades today. As I look back through here, what a move it looks like it did. Pretty nasty first thing in this morning, it looks like, and then a steady grind to the upside. So I did catch the opening of the market today. I needed to be on the road at the same time, but I seen something forming up. I took this first leg at the open of the market, was in it and out of it in like 2 or 3 minutes, and then I left and just got back here shortly, just a little bit ago. So I got a nice lick here. This looks pretty nasty though. It's like a head and shoulders here whipping around at the open. You know, we're going to take this into from here through power hour, more than likely, and see how this shapes up. The ATR is around 12. And right now, it's on the 50 on the 5 minute here. Never got to that overnight high though. Okay, pre-market high. Looking sort of weak, a little bit. But, you know, if they could stay above this yellow line here, maybe 515, 518, somewhere in that area, we should be looking good. We'll be back on the same schedule tomorrow. We'll be starting in the morning. I just had something I had to take care of today. You know, maybe we see if we can find some decent trades here in the later half of the day. And if we don't, we don't. Let me know how y'all's day was this morning. You know, how much you traded, if you got some good licks or... It's like back here, it broke out of that orb high. Got a little retest there before this incline. Sure somebody probably caught a hold of some of that. Then look how it broke this previous all-time high yellow line, come back, retested for another bounce. I had a really good lick in the evening session last night. I don't know what happened. I just, right place, right time. It was more of a luck move than anything. And then had that good lick this morning between 9:30 and 9:35 before I hit the road. I don't need to really trade, but I'd like to rotate through some things here if we can find some good setups. You know, if it's your first time here and you want to trade with patience and with structure, smash that like and subscribe on YouTube and set notifications so you know every time we go live. And if you're liking the stream and if they provide any kind of value for you to your trading, smash that like button on the stream, help push it out there further. I know a lot of people are probably done trading for the day, maybe. Maybe they didn't like the price action this morning, or a lot of people clock out before now. But We're going to see if we can't find something here. They could push on down here back to this orb high here, say 480, 485. Like along there, unless they're just sweeping the 5-minute 50 here, they could be sweeping it. It's oversold. You know, looks like it's ready to find a bounce somewhere. That nice push back above the 50 on the 5-minute. ATR is around 15. Looking like looking kind of weak here on the bounce. You know, everything's still bullish, high time frame, intraday's bullish. So looks like oil is around 95, 96, $96 a barrel. Maybe a lot of people's still out to lunch or something, maybe. Hopefully things will pick up here soon. So 1 o'clock market time. You know, if they can hold above the 50 here on the 5-minute, maybe they can get some kind of up push here late in the day and start grinding back to the upside. Maybe try to tackle the high there. You know, if they try to do some kind of pullback deeper than this wick here, I'd be aiming for the 50 on the 15-minute. Everything looks to be curling up on the momentum side. See if they can walk this on up out of there. You know, take one off at the R2 pivot if they can get back up here. You know, if it gets above the 50 on the 1 minute here, the pink line, say get above 555, I throw in stop, follow that up. Right now, I just want to give it a little bit of room to breathe. I don't know how busy we'll get today on the stream since I started late in the day, but if we get 25 likes on the stream, I'll be giving away a copy of the Trader Mindset book. Close up above 555. Get this nice little push. Move this one tighter to this breaker structure right here to the left. Put another stop down here. I'll move this sell down to this candle here. 574, maybe we get a push up into that area. Move this one a little tighter to that wick. Move this one up a little. Plenty of room on the 2 and 5 minute to extend to the upside. They need to find some legs here though. The ATR is at 11. Looks like it could have been a pretty wild morning. I don't know how high the ATR was or anything, but I know a couple people posted in Discord in the P&L about it, and then I'd spoken to my wife. She had been trading in the morning and said it was kind of crazy at the open. Not quite getting a great push here. Hey, what's going on, Gore? Maybe we can snag a base hit out of this, possibly. Looks like it's struggling quite a bit, but we should see the push up towards the R2 pivot. Come on, push it on up there. Excuse me. There we go. Come on, push. Good job, Gore. Plenty of room on the 2 and 5 to expand to the upside, but I don't know. Struggle sure is real right here. ATR is about 8.25. Come on, give us 10 more points at least. Come on. You can do it. Push. Give us a base hit. Sold one off manually. Move this tight to the 50 on the 1 minute. ATR is pretty low. Many people on the stream as of right now. The other day was the first day that I streamed all the way from my open through power hour. I don't know how often I'll do that because it sure died off on the stream in the later part of the day. It did pick up a little bit, just a tad bit in power hour, but I don't know. It seemed like it died off a lot to me. Hey, what's going on, Prime? Nice little push here. I'm going to tighten that stop up a little bit. Just to the bottom side of that green candle that we're putting in. I'm going to move this down here because they might reject off that pivot, and if they do, I want out. Nice. All right. Nice base hit. I'm going to rotate out of that to something else here. 125 base hit. I'm going to get in something else here. See if they keep pushing this to the upside. Might be looking for a short play. Gore's out of 3, running 2. Good job, Gore. I don't know if we're quite going to get the rejection here or not. Needs to cool off on the 1 minute, but the 2 ain't quite there, neither's the 5 into the overbought territory. So, you know, it could get a slight pullback. Maybe it comes back down to, say, about 558 or so, maybe. See if it holds at the 50 on the 1 minute. Might not even pull back there, who knows. ATR is sitting up around 11. Struggling at the pivot. Struggling at the pivot. the market was better than yesterday. Uh, just looking at the chart, it kind of looked better to me when I first sat down. I hadn't been around, so I don't know what the ATR and everything was like, but that's good. That's good that it was better than yesterday. Yesterday was kind of weird. I had seen that Cole had posted something in Discord making it sound like today was sort of like yesterday when I was gone, and I was like, well, I guess I'm glad I'm not sitting there looking at it then. Come on, come on. What's this thing doing? You know, let's zoom out a little bit here and have a look. What's that high at? 634. Wow, it's not that far away at all from where price is at. Maybe they try to tackle that. Not without pulling back first, though. So, uh, still rejecting here at the pivot, it looks like. I'm going to take a small short position here under this pivot and see what it does. And I will hold this all the way against this high back here. So let's say say they come back this way. They go against me, I'd be willing to hold up and see how it reacts inside this box around 600 to see if they can't take this high out to the left. Of course, I'll get stopped out because I'm not just going to sit around and hold this all day. I'll put a stop where it'll hit me in the green. If it goes on down to, say, 560 or so, I don't want to move it in the position too fast. I'm in about 580, 579, so 605 be about 25, 26 points away on one contract. That ain't that bad. And have me in a red 50 or 60 bucks or whatever if it goes against me, and I can determine if I want to add to my position up there. But I'm going to move this into the green because 20 bucks is 20 bucks. And I'll reposition if they want to keep going up. No sense in going in, letting it go against me if I can lock in some green. So, all right, out of the trade. Let me see what it does here. Just a little scalp. I'm not copying, trading anything right now. I'm just going to rotate through some here individually and see about trying to hit some base hits, you know. Just to get a little. Got to remember patience over forcing trades. It's all mental game. Maybe they push this on up to 600 and see what that looks like. I was willing to hold that one position back into there, so I'll be looking to see about a short play up in there if it reacts the right way. Still struggling. ATR's around 6 and it's still struggling at the pivot. So, oh, here we go. Let's see if they get a push up there. They get up and around that 600 level. It looks like it's going to be extended on the 1, 2, and 5. I think I'll put up some risk, let's say about right there maybe. And see if they just snap up there or something and then reject. I want to get it. They said, oh, Vendy put an order on the screen. Let's go get it. Let's show him why he should not be trading today. So they're going to teach me a lesson. And I'll be like, lesson learned, lesson learned. Don't you do it. Do it, do it. Jump up there and get it. And then drop 100 points. Do it. If we got anybody new on the stream today, let us know in chat. We started late today. We usually don't start midday like this. We usually start streaming at the New York Open, but today was the first day since I started streaming full time that I wasn't actually streaming when we opened. I think this is going into my 3rd month here, and not one day I missed streaming at the Open. But I had something I could not plan around. I had to do it this morning, so I try to plan everything in the afternoon. That way I can at least stream the first part of the day. Sometimes things don't work out. Look at this. Look at that. Y'all gonna leave me up there? Really? Ain't no way. Snap a wick up there or something. What's going on, T? Totally T. Don't forget to smash that like button if the streams are helping you out. We'll get to 25 likes while we're on stream. Somebody will be getting a copy of the Trader Mindset book. Help keep you, give you the edge that you need for the discipline. Oh, Good afternoon, Special K is here. Special K's here, everyone. Special K will be off work tomorrow, so she'll be trading live with me tomorrow. Or while I'm live, she'll be here trading at home. Look at this. Look at this. Why don't they just smack me in the face? What in the world? Man, you gotta be kidding me. Golly. All right, I'm taking that order out of there. That's a no-go trade for now because of the fact they got here and rejected like that. They cool that 1 minute off, and that possibly that 2 minute, they're going to push through 600 more than likely. So I guess what? We had JOMO. It's all right. We're not going to force anything. We're going to take it easy. Nice and easy. Nice and slow. Where all these flies come from? Oh, my fly swatter. Oh my goodness. Nice. Let's if you're new here and you're liking the stream, make sure you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Set those notifications so that you are notified every time we go live. You don't want to miss the patience and the JOMO that we have every single day. Your team. Good afternoon, team. Your team. Your team? My team. Everybody's team. Let's go, team. Oh, why didn't I get in short right there? Right now is when FOMO would be kicking in on people. Oh, it's going to go down. I missed the top. I better start chasing it right here. Boom. Straight the other way. Big green candle gets put in. And then they're wondering why they can't stay ahead. They start chasing. Then they get hit with the reversal. Like this right here. They would have bought that last red candle on the drop. And as soon as that candle started going green like that, and it was already starting to get in the red, they freak out. They don't hold on. It could keep going down, but because they went in the red, they automatically cut it real fast. Learn to control the emotions. If you're not in 100% control of your mind, then trading will wreck you faster than anything. You have to keep control. Control is the goal, not the P&L, not the profits and the payouts. The goal is control. Control is the goal. If you have control, everything else will follow. P&Ls, green P&Ls, profits, payouts, all that mess. All starts with control. If there's anybody new here, just found us today, let us know in chat. And if you like what we got going on and want to learn more about the system, it's all structure-based is where it all begins. We had the precision trading course out there. Or you could just join the live streams every day and for a while and see what you think. And then if you want to go deeper into a deeper dive of everything, the precision trading course is out there. The mindset book is out there. The blueprint book is out there. The precision playbook is out there. And then, of course, indicators, TradingView, NinjaTrader, all the tools and the systems are in place. That's for sure. Now we just need more disciplined traders showing up, not gamblers. If you want to gamble, go to the casino. If you're not willing to put in the reps and study and learn what goes into trading, then you're going to end up gambling. Anyway, so what's up, Swang? You gotta have a reason why you're getting in a trade. Before you click that button to enter, you should already know why you're entering, where you're going to exit, some kind of trade plan around it, take profit. The longer you do it, you know, you may adjust. My rules are not going to be like somebody else's rules. All traders, you know, are individually different in some kind of way. They may trade some of the same setups and everything else, but they may handle the way they trade them differently. Everybody's risk is different. Although everybody's risk is different, everybody should still have tight risk for whatever your trade plan is, or for your account size. You know, going to be a little different on 25K than a 50K, different on 50K versus 150K. For most traders, it would be different. Some traders might have the same risk across no matter what the account size is, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just most people in a bigger account, they're going to size up a little bit. So they may do some adjustments there on the risk side. Come on, let's go. We're going to 600. Are we going to 600 and reject? I might have to try the short up there again because it's going to be extended on the 1, 2, and 5. How about this? We're going to go in with 1 up here. Excuse me. I'll go in small. I'll try it again. Last time I was going to go in with 3 micros, which is still small, so quit making fun of me. But this time I'm going in with 1. And I'm going in with 1 because if this tries to attack the pre-market high, I'm going to still be holding that 1. Because I'm going to base my plan is going to be based on structure. Interesting. All right. Got a little head and shoulders forming here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. They come through, break. If they come down and break this, look at this where this neckline's on that R2 pivot right there. If they reject again out of here and break below the R2 pivot, there might be a downside move coming back down to the 50 on the 5 possibly. Do it. Do it. You can do it. Pick it up and reject. Pick it up and reject. Or are they going to leave me at train station again? They're going to get to the box and pull back. Now I'm going to take my order off again. What is 1? You gotta be kidding me. Do it. Do it. See if we can gain any new subs this afternoon. Streaming in the afternoon. I don't think they like my order being up there. Oh my goodness. I'm taking that order off again. They're getting too close to that zone, and they keep with this slow grind here. They're going to end up busting through it. Although they might not bust through it far because there's rejection up here around 610 to the left. Further back to the left. See if this whole head and shoulders play might play out. They break through the neckline and through that R2 pivot, close under that R2 pivot. That's probably going to be pushed down. Excuse me. Oh, look at that. Looking pretty. I'm going to try to go short a little above this box because of it was around 605 to 610. There was rejection to the left. Pretty good. So we'll see. They're extended. They get up here. It's not going to kill me, if they trigger my order and it goes against me or something, I won't freak out. I won't get all built up in my emotions about it. My order got picked. Looking for rejection out of this area up here. Maybe they can give us some rejection. If they do, I'm going to be eyeballing probably, I don't know, somewhere between 575 and 585. I might be looking to take profit maybe. See if they push against us here first though. Not too far away from all-time highs. That is all-time high again, ain't it? Yeah. Oh no. I'm in the red. When they tag up here, yeah, about 610. That was the wick of that other area was 610, so I'm gonna let this one here breathe a little bit for a minute. Let it get us in the green pretty good, or let it get us in the red pretty good before making a decision. What am I in at? 607. This is up here. Pre-market high is about 34. You have to go against me about 30 points or so for me to determine if I want to cut with structure. And I'd have to see how it reacted up there. There's this wick back here I was talking about at 610 or whatever this is at. That was actually at 608, I guess. But they dropped there, bounced there, and got a big drop there this morning. So I figured it was worth putting up some risk there in that area. Small risk, of course. ATR's at 6. So now if they could push this down and break this neckline like we had on this head and shoulders here, maybe get under that R2, that'd be nice. Yeah, not a bad idea to take some off around 690, Gore. Not a bad idea at all. I'm going to put a stop in and, no, I'd like to see it. Yeah, I'm putting a stop. I'd like to see another decent drop right here first before I move my stop into position. You know what? I'm going to leave my stop at break even for now. Come on. Death candle us. Death candle us. Yeah. Get below the R2 pivot. Move it slightly into the green on that candle. There we go. Come on. Break through it. Break and close. Break and close. Right. Come down here to the 50 on the 5. If maybe we could get some kind of crazy candle to the downside, manipulation or something. Cover one down here and pick up 5 long if it was a fast move. All right, let me move this in a little bit. Oh, nice trade on you, Gore. Executed it well. Come on. Man, don't you do it. You know what? I'm going to close this trade. Take my little, whatever that was, 28 bucks, 30. I don't want to be greedy today. I don't want to be greedy. But, you know, they get back down here, possibly if they could tap at this 50 on the 1 minute's tapping into that R2 pivot there. Kind of liking that. Might try to take a long there. They're draining the 1 and 2 off a little bit. I don't suspect they're going to drain the 5-minute momentum indicator off very far, but I will stick an order down here for manipulation. You know, if they throw a candle in, I want filled down there. Like if they throw a fast candle in for some reason to the downside, I want to get filled right there and suck back up. Look at that, I done taken twice as many trades today in the first hour of streaming than I did all day yesterday. Look at that. Look at them. What are they trying to do? Excuse me. I ain't playing with them. I'm gonna try to short if it gets up here to the high. Yep. If it gets up there, we should be extended across the 1, 2, and 5 momentum again. And one of two things are gonna happen. Initial reaction will be rejection, or they're gonna fly through it and put me in the red. But I won't throw no tantrum, trust me. Come on. Let's do it. I don't know if it's a good idea to be front loading 5 up there like that, but who cares? We're gonna try it anyway. Well, they say no risk, no reward. Let me look at a 4-hour chart real quick. Golly, man, that 4-hour candle is bullish as all get out. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The 4-hour chart just kills me how bullish the whole chart is right now. Like parabolic. Yeah, I think that I'll try first reaction short up there, maybe. Yeah. If you're liking those streams, don't forget to smash that like button on the stream today. One, it'll help push it out there on YouTube further, helps grow the community here. And then if we get to 25 likes, I'm going to give away a copy of the Trader Mindset book. And if we can land 5 new subscribers while we're on stream, I will give away a copy of the blueprint, Futures Trader Blueprint, to somebody in chat. Got to be active in chat because I choose the name out of chat. No name, no entry. So let's get it. I want to give some books away today. Five subs. We land 5. We need 5 subs. I hope everybody that traded today did okay this morning. I don't know what kind of mess it was, but I've heard some mixed feelings about how the market was this morning. Some think it was okay of a day, and others think it's about like yesterday. You thought it was rough, Gore? It don't look that pretty, especially the first hour. First hour looked like maybe the ATR was up and it was whipping around, giving everybody whiplash, is what it looked like. I didn't even watch it, and I got whiplash just by looking at it after it was put in. I took the sweep of the 1550 this morning, right as the market was opening, and was copy trading then and got a good lick. 1300, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200. Whole bunch of, there was some slippage in the copy trader. I'll be posting it later on. Or when I get a chance, I'm sure I'll be cutting that into a short, maybe next day or two. But I took that sweep because I had to leave. I had to get on the road. I should have been on the road at 8:30, but I think I traded the first 5 minutes of the open, and with that trade, here's the them accounts that I copy traded right there, and I'm assuming that the 13 is probably the lead account, and the others were the ones copying, and then I can show you. Let's look to the left here real quick, because it was right as the market was opening. This morning, that 1550 was down here somewhere. Right here. I had a box here. I guess I deleted it. Somewhere, this was pre-market coming down. That 1550 was down in here somewhere. And I had a small order put in like right at the 1550, but then was looking to something to the left and was like, well, maybe I should stack up down here. I think it whipped down here, filled me. Ended up with, I think, 30. Sold out of 5 real fast, and then caught that first green candle, and maybe that one there. I have to go back and look. All I know is I was up real fast. I closed out, shut my computer down, and got on the road. Yep, 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 yep. Nice trade, Gore. That was a good, it was a good entry down there for sure. What's we got going on here? A quadruple head and shoulders. Breaking it down, breaking it down. What's it gonna do? Looking for the test of 577, huh? Just below the R2. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Man. ATRs at 6. Fun times right there, huh? They drained that 1 minute momentum down pretty good off that little pullback. What is everybody green on the day for the most part? Boring. So boring. Patience, patience, patience is better than over trading and forcing trades. If anyone was struggling today while they was trading this morning, if the market was choppy and rough, you got to remember your rules only work if you do. So, got to stick to the rules. Remember that waiting for the setup is part of the strategy. And that the market pays patience, not activity. Don't chase price and don't be chasing what someone else is doing. You're not competing against nobody but yourself. All you should care about is becoming a better version of yourself tomorrow, and then the next day a better version of yourself than the day before, and so on and so on. Nobody really cares what the next guy's doing. If you're spending too much time caring about that, you're never going to get to where you're trying to go. You need to focus 100% your time and energy into you and what you're doing. Excuse me. Coming up on 2 o'clock market time, just about a little under 4 minutes or so. 2 o'clock market time, whole hour. Hopefully between 2 and 2:30, the market will prove to us maybe some sort of direction. You know, by say 2:30, I would like to see a decent pullback in the market here, and maybe a run up into power hour or through power hour. Might not happen. Sometimes you don't get the pullback or something you're looking for until power hour, and then you have days like, again, some days anymore it's like the move happens between 4 and 4:05, or 4 or 4:05 to say 4:15 or 4:30 instead of during power hour. So focus on the precision setups, A plus setups, you know, breaks of structures, retest, pivot points, precision entry zones, imbalance zones, the and then of course the break and retest of all those, plus the higher time frame and trend lines. Boring, boring, and they're up here chopping around. Chop, chop. Come on. Gore said a lot of room to the downside. Yeah. See here. Yeah. A lot of room. A lot of room. It could do whatever, I guess. We'll just be ready to react. ATR is under 5, so not going nowhere too fast unless they throw in some kind of crazy candle. This is so much fun. Boring trading is profitable trading though, so. Come on, pull back. Pull it way back. 50-point drop. Let me see. With some of the crazy candles it's been thrown in lately, I might not ought to have my order set on screen. You know, what if they throw a 100-point candle to the upside and pick me up on the way? Chopping around. Chopping around, but they're not draining the 5-minute momentum, so they're draining the 1 and 2. Have to be careful that they don't drain the 1 and 2 off into the oversold territory, because then we might get a bounce, especially they keep it above the 50 on the 1 minute. Very good possibility. Do it. Do it. Push it up. Get us out of that chop box. Nice. Keep on going. $6.75, 6.75 on the ATR. 1 minute. Come on, there you go. Push. Push. Fast candle. Test that pre-market high. Booyah. Run it up there. Like it to get there with some speed. Or not. Look at almost taking out. Me neither, Swang. It's pretty rough. Pretty rough. What is this, a snail's race? Excuse me. Oh man, are you gonna push up there and get it or what? Oh, they're gonna find rejection before even going there? That ain't what I wanted. About 2:15 market time. ATR is around 6.5. Maybe they're gonna push out and try to maybe do a double tap on that pre-market high. Hopefully they get a double tap and reject. Do it, do it. Got any, happen to have any new people in the chat this afternoon that might have just found us today? So let us know. Come on, you can snatch it. Snatch and grab and then go down. So close. Oh man, fish on. Oh man. Maybe we, nothing overhead, so maybe we get some kind of sweep here. R3 pivot's probably way up there somewhere. I don't even see it nowhere. That's crazy. My goodness. R3 pivot's up there like 29,000 something. Gore's in. I'm in. Let's go. Reject, baby, reject. It's extended on the momentum on the 1, the 2, the 5, the 15, the 30 minute, the 1 hour, and I believe the 2 hour. On the momentum side, all cooked, ready. Ready for some relief. Bring it on down to us now. Oh, don't push back up. Come on, man. Plenty of room to the downside to expand if they push it. Come on, we need some follow through with that. Do it. Follow through to the downside. Come on. I don't like how well it's holding here, so I'm going to put this in right there for now. It'll take 3 off if it tries to go against me. Come on now, looking for some more downside here. It would be nice to get back down if they would drop us down at least 600, you know. I'm going to move this into the green a little bit right there. I'll just hold 2 if it stops me up. I'll put them 2 up here. Not liking what this is doing. Want more follow through to the downside. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And just like that, stop me out. Nice job, Gore. Wasn't really much follow through there. That's to be typical though, considering how bullish things have been, I guess. I can't get long up here if they want to try to act like they want to push us higher, put in new highs, because at any given moment this thing could reject if they wanted to, and I'd hate to be on the wrong side. If you know what I mean. Like 10 more likes on the stream gets the mindset book giveaway. Just 10 more. Smash the like button. Looks like the retest might be the one that's going to give off the rejection I was looking for. Possibly. We'll see. No, we'll see if they can follow through with this one. Struggle's pretty real up here at this 4-hour zone. Looks like they might do some flagging here. They're going to try to flag it and drain the indicators off the momentum. They can drain them down and hold price action, then good possibility we're going to be going up. If we do get a snapback, I don't expect it to be much further than this 50 on the 1 minute here. That's why I threw 2 down there just in case. Too bullish. Oh, look at him trying to make a move. Almost 2:30 market time. Yeah, not letting us have much to the downside, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. ATR still sitting down, around like 6.5. Still just really low. Not a lot of action going on just yet. Would be real nice to get a nice pullback to enter into for power hour or something. Holding that price action up there. Well, look who's here. Jake's here. You don't get any pillow talk. You've been missing in action, Jake. I figure you busy. Busy man, busy man. Making that money. In more ways than one. Hey, what's going on? T's been in here. Look at this. Look at this. Man. Cut me a check. Cut me a check. And the move is on. The move is on. Right? Been making some moves overnight. Crazy this market is. Mm-mm-mm. Go on and throw in a crazy green candle. Pick me up at that psychological level. It's up there at 700. Show me some rejection. Looks like they don't want to give much follow through with this little bitty pullback. Man. I like how that 5-minute 50 is coming up on there at R2 pivot. That'd be kind of a nice place for a pullback if they could give us a steeper pullback for entry long. Probably won't let us have it though, will they? Killing us with boredom, aren't they? Killing us with boredom. Let's get it. Let's get a drop. Drop down to the R2 pivot. All right, Gore. We'll see you on the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Be back to regular time tomorrow. Man, it would be nice if they give us a decent pullback for a nice move in the power hour, but don't know if we're gonna get it. Just don't know. Pull it back. I don't know if they can pull back that far or not. It's a long ways to go. They got the room on the momentum indicator on the 5-minute. And the 2-minute's got quite a bit of room. Could almost probably get there. Probably wouldn't be a straight shot. They would end up bouncing it probably if they can get there. But it's awfully bullish to be expecting that. So ATR is at 6.5 still. It's about 250 market time, 251. I was waiting to see how they reacted here. It could be like the break of the high and the retest of the high here. If they want to keep stacking this to the upside. And sell stop just under the 50 there. Whoosh. Whoosh. Come on, base hit me. Base hit me. You can do it. Keep going. All the room in the world to expand to the upside on the 1 minute. But can it do it? Push, 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 push. Move mine down to the break of structure area here in case it wants to put in a lower high, you know. I'm gonna keep this tight because I really only took one contract there because I needed to trade one of these accounts today. One of these funded because it was going to be inactive on the funded bull and ox. You have to trade them at least once every 5 days, and I hadn't traded this one. A couple of these because I took payout on them, and I didn't want to trade them until payout was taken out of the balance, and they pay out every Wednesday. So I just realized I needed to trade these again. Nothing worse than losing a funded account because of inactivity. That would hurt. Oh, try to go for a little base hit here. Right. Don't know if we're going to get the pullback that we would like to see. At least not as deep as we'd like to see it. Good job, Commando. Means you was right on point, reading it, able to read the structure and what was going on. Great job. Hope you locked in some decent green, even if it's just a base hit. That's what it's all about. Here we go, NQ screwing around. No nice pullbacks. Keep driving forward to the upside. It is almost 3 o'clock. It's almost power hour. See if they have anything exciting in store for that. Nice job, Commando. Great discipline. That yeah, I didn't start the stream this morning. I had something I had to take care of, so we didn't start here till about lunchtime today. Heard it was a little crazy this morning. Like I keep hearing it was sort of like today's market, but it looked like it was wild the first hour probably, if the ATR was high. I've not done much since we started the stream. Taking a few trades, some base hits. Great question, Commando. So I've been trading full time for 3 years now, somewhere around 3 years. Like this month, I think. And then in total, I've been trading since somebody just asked that the other day. Since 2011, maybe? No, that's not right. Somewhere around 15 years, probably 16. Started with the Wild Wild West, penny stocks and penny stocks, and then mid and large cap, low floaters, and then got into options and was mainly doing options for about a year or better. Before I just hopped into futures about a year ago. Yeah, OE trade. Now, how did I learn? By putting in a whole lot of reps and a whole lot of studying. There's a whole lot of noise out there online. You could watch thousands of hours of some things online and not learn anything. You might almost be learning less, depending on what you find to watch online. But everything's self-taught, just putting in the reps and reading charts and marking up charts, and then the most important three lessons. I would have to go to my old self. I'd have to really think about that, Commando. I don't know. One thing that I wish I could go back and start over if I did, or I mean, if I did go back and start over, is for somebody to tell me to, or me tell myself to slow down. I jumped in head first when I decided to go full time, and it was almost like up until that point I was trading part time and not every single day. But then when I went full time, I almost felt like I had to relearn everything. It was like there was so much to learn, and I hadn't even touched the surface because I had 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Then and then I would have to tell myself that it's all about the psychology side more so than the trading side. I think most people fail because they can't control themselves. It's all mindset, being able to control your emotions and everything. It yeah, it's a long time, Commando. 6 years. I mean, it's a lot to learn, and then you gotta understand just everything on what you're looking at on your chart. A lot of people, put a lot of things on their chart that don't agree, that don't even work together. Like this indicator might not work right with that indicator. They'll be getting mixed signals or mixed readings. One will want to tell you one thing, the other will tell you something else, and then people get confused. It's just having a good understanding all around. There's some decent books that I read here or there, but I can't remember the titles of them. I got some over there in my cabinet. But I never had a mentor or nothing like that. Somebody that sat there and explained everything to me. You gotta learn things the hard way. At least I've always been a hands-on kind of person, so I just jump right in. But I think if I could also go back, I would have told myself to use a sim account, a sim account until I was consistent, because I have been humbled by the market more than once and have given them some money, but I've taken plenty of money from the market. But there is a better process than to just jumping in head first. NC, yesterday we had a major pullback towards the end of New York. Yep. Oh, Jake, I ain't your mentor. You know better. I didn't know I had an accent. No, I'm just kidding. If you know where Nashville, Tennessee is, I'm pretty close to there. Like I can't throw a rock and hit Nashville, but don't take me very long to get there. No, no, right? What accent? Me with an accent? Nah, that's my normal voice. I do appreciate you joining us, though, Commando, and subbing. Greatly appreciate that. I wish we could have landed 4 more subs while we was on stream here, and that way I can give away the blueprint book. And we still need 10 more likes on the stream for me to give the mindset book away in the stream. Wow, that's awesome, Commando. Huh? Glad to meet you. We've had several people from all over. That's an amazing thing about trading communities and whatnot. Trading brings a lot of people together from all over the world, really. Talked to several people from several countries. It was just the other day somebody tried to, it was about 2 weeks ago, I think. Somebody purchased a kill zone indicator, I think, for Ninja Trader, and they was in Iran. And I was like, thinking to myself, I was like, don't y'all have a lot going on over there to be worrying about trading right now? But man, I don't know much about the Middle East and all that. I mean, it could have, I don't know, but I thought it was kind of neat. And then just people everywhere. I don't know the exact commissions on what NinjaTrader's charging, but I can tell you, like, if you trade micros and you trade two, like, say you trade more than 3 micros at a time, I think it is. If you don't get a real good lick off of those three, and then you keep scalping or flipping or whatever, however, the more trades you take with micros, the harder it's going to hit you at the end of the day on the commission side, round trips and all that. But if you're going to do, they say if you're going to do more than 3 micros, you might as well just trade one mini because it's cheaper as far as the commissions. But I think it's hard. I think it's hard to have great risk management with MQ in a funded account, trying to protect the capital and everything, for myself as a trader anyway. I've never traded any FX or anything like that. But yeah, they automatically deduct the fees and all that mess. All I'm trading, I'm not trading cash account. I'm trading all prop firm accounts and evals and funded accounts with prop firm. I don't know. I really had never thought about it, Commando. Future is something I got into, and I mean, I'm using somebody else's capital, so as long as I can use somebody else's capital and take payouts, I'm happy. What do you mean? What am I doing, Jake? I'm doing the same thing you're doing. I'm working. Changing the alternator on this truck. Oh, you was talking about MNQ? Now let me go let the horse out. The horse wants out. They about just tore through the screen when I tried to let them out. I think I'm 45, I think. Or I'm gonna be 45. No, hold on. I think I'm gonna be 45 this year. Rip, don't eat the mic. Yeah, he don't even have to get up on his back legs, man. He can just walk over here and get the mic. Yeah, I don't know. I quit keeping up. Pretty sure it's 45. This is 2026. Yeah. Once you get to a certain age, you just don't keep up with all that. Got too much other stuff going on in life, I guess. Well, here we're coming into power hour here, and no, nothing significant pull back or anything, unless they give it to us, like at 3:30 or something, or a little after. They try to throw in some manipulation. Nice. So he's still pretty young. Yeah, that number right there does make it easy, don't it? Shut up, Jake. Yeah, there's a special case in there. It's my wife. She said I'll be 45 this year. She knows. Jake said kids in high school means you're old. That's messed up. Uh, yeah, I don't think you're far behind me, Jake, if I remember right. Maybe 3 years, or maybe you're younger than that. I can't remember. Commando said he feels old though, 26. I think at 26, I think I was probably still walking around like I was 10 foot tall, bulletproof or something. No, I know what I was doing at 26. I was working my butt off because I was already, I had already started my remodeling company. I was young when I started it, and almost put 20 years in on it. Almost, I think, something like that. I'm not hiring. Uh, I'll tell you what, if I were to start the remodeling company back up and you wanted to come work, I would hire you. As long as you're not, as long as you can read a tape measure and not look at your phone while you're on the job all day. That's what I was getting out of people that age here. It got so bad here, I could give a young person an easy read tape measure, and they go cut some trim or something, and it would still be off by anywhere from a half inch to several inches. And I mean, it's an easy read tape measure. Everything's on there, every fraction. Well, congratulations, being that age and not ever working a 9 to 5. I ain't never worked a 9 to 5 either. I've always worked a more like a 5 to 8 or 9. It seemed like most of my life. Variable there between 5 or 6 in the morning to till dark. Yep. Jake's a hustler. 6'7", 6'7". Don't get the wife started. If she's listening, she'd be all over that. Daggone kids. Well, we got to talking here. I ain't even hardly been paying attention to the chart. I don't see anything shaping up here. Probably be safer to stay away from it. That's funny. Our kids don't really do it anymore, but every day it's something new. Seems like, or every week. Prime's in at 660. Yeah, the kids get mad at us when we do it. Now I try to set the kids up. One day the thermostat in the house was set on, we had put it on 67, and then I text a kid and be like, "Can you check that thermostat and tell me what it's set at?" And they literally just said it's set on 67. Like they wasn't even paying attention to that. And I was like, 67, got you. Prime's in 647, 9 minute long. Special K's in it long at 635. Well, everybody's in it but me. Maybe I should buy it at the top. It's gonna go to 700 and reject. I need to untag this funded account out as copy trader. I know that in case I do get in something. YOLO. Special K added screenshot to the Discord. Set up some screenshots. Took her one for a base hit. Nah, I don't know much about that. I mean, I might have heard that before, Commando, or read it at one point in my life, but I can't say. No, I wouldn't have known that right off the top of my head, no. Jake, how many evals you done passed now? I figured you've been pretty busy since I hadn't been seeing much of you. Or I figured you might have found somebody else to go spam more than me. Too bad I didn't hold that position back here to left. I bought this dip back here and got a little bitty base hit. I think I made $125 in that thing. I should have just let one or two of them run, but I didn't. Easy to look back to the left and see that. But why it's going on, you just never know. Where 647 is? Well, let's zoom in there, Melinda. Melinda, I thought you was gone. I didn't think you was here. 647 is right in here. This little doji candle right here, it looks like. Come on, Commando. This is a trading community. This ain't marriage counseling. You can't ask me that question. My wife is on here, and she'll probably answer that for me. My thought process there. But yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Not on the trading stream. I don't know, Commando. I got someone in my life, and I don't feel like I'm losing more. I know she texted me earlier and asked me about going by Charlie's or something. I'm thinking, dang, you thinking about drinking while you at work? Charlie's is a liquor store right down the road. They ain't got that one Wellers, I don't think. You talking about the antique? Yeah, see? There y'all go, trying to give this guy, this youngin', some marriage advice. I said this wasn't marriage counseling. This is a trading community. And now, look, Jake been married 17 years. He's been laying in a coffin. Look at that. When she could gross you out. You found the right one. That's hilarious. Uh, Commando, I would advise you to seek knowledge from someone else. I don't know. I think everybody in this chat's just blowing smoke. They're probably all divorced. Jake said he's life coach. Is that your third job or your fourth job? Imagine knowing a future where markets will go. Yeah, that would be great. We know every day where they're going. They're going up or they're going down. We don't predict markets. We react to them. Get good enough at reading market structure, and you can almost know what the markets where they're going to go. That's why we do what we do. Up and to the left. What does it do on the other days? Or down and to the left? Yeah, the market goes up and to the right, down and to the left. All right, Prime, we'll see you on the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Let it run, Prime. Let it run. Jake, are you a babe watcher? I doubt it. He's married for 17 years. He probably don't even look that way. I know it says Baywatch. I know what it says. I was just being funny. All right, it's almost 3:30. Almost 3:30. Master mechanic means you must be an IT guy as well then. If you're working on newer stuff. What in the world? Squirrel. Special K in it from 635 up 50 points with one. Looking like a cool 100 then by now. Yeah, I can only imagine, Jake. It's got to be a nightmare. Better man than I wouldn't want to deal with it. If I was a billionaire, you would never know it. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan, Jake. That's probably how somebody would know because I would disappear. Yeah, we need to get back on track. Got the tracker on. The geo tracker. I seriously doubt I'm going to be taking a trade here in the last half hour, so I'm just going to have to be content. No, trading is just something that I picked up along the way. I think I was about I was about 30 years old when I started messing with trading. Between 30, 31, something like that. I've always been in construction pretty much my whole life. Ran a construction company for myself. Special K's out. Looks like they might get a nice little drive here to the upside at the end of power hour. Probably gonna be crazy. Yeah, that's because there's no emotion in it, Jake. You're right. Just let it play out. Walk away and be done. There's a lot of truth behind that. Here, I'm about to buy at the top so that we can send it to 723. ATR is still at 7.25 on a 1 minute, so 0 or 1,000. That's what I'm talking about. I got a late start to the day, so luckily I hit one good trade pre-market going into the bell. I traded like the first 4 or 5 minutes before I had to leave and do what I had to do this morning. But we'll be back on stream at New York Open tomorrow, the rest of the week, back to regular schedule. I'm not going to attempt anything here in power hour myself. The trade was to be in long already. Never really got any good pullbacks. And even if they tried to pull this back here in the last half hour, with this half hour to go, I don't think it's going to be worth me trying to attempt anything or put up any risk. So 7 minis. I got an eval. I can do that in. I don't want to blow it though. Maybe 30 or 40 micros. Be 3 or 4 minis. Let me see if I have one I hadn't touched today. Oh yeah, there's something right there. Probably gonna be one of them things that's not gonna make the real move until like 405 to 415. A lot of times I ain't been doing them, not every day doing anything in power hour. Like a lot of times you can find that move. It's been waiting until after the bell rings and do it 15 minutes later or the first half hour. Yeah, I seen that. I heard AMD crushed on earnings. Seen an article pop up, and first thing I thought was, oh man, I used to trade options in AMD. Nice. 100% on some calls. Dang. Get it. Get it, get it. Well, I'm going to call it a day here, everybody. I got to go get these kids. School will be out in a half hour or so. And we'll be back at it tomorrow morning, same time. But I'm not going to take any more trades today. I'm done. Appreciate everybody showing up and showing out. And hope to see everybody on the stream tomorrow at the New York Open. Have a great rest of your day.